Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Thanks for joining us to chat a lot about San Diego and a little about real estate.
Just a little.
Yes, and if you're joining us, please let us know where you're at and what you're up to this weekend. Well, we missed you guys last week. It was Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, that's right. We had a Black Friday stuff going on.
Oh yeah, well, we had family in town, but we accidentally went to Black Friday, which we'll tell you about in a minute.
Yes, it's a fascinating story, I promise.
Yes, before we get to the exciting story of how we accidentally went to Black Friday, should we talk about the real estate market for 1 minute?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do this and go.
Okay, so this week in San Diego real estate, the number of homes for sale continued to decline, which is indeed a seasonal thing at this point. Although this level of inventory is the highest it's been at this time of year in the last 3 years. So more inventory now than there was this time last year or the year before, or I believe the year before that. Number of new listings popped up just a bit. Pending sales have been sliding ever since early November. So, you know, it's all pretty seasonal at this point. However, rates were down the last 2 weeks, which is good for buyers. And, you know, we hope to get rates down here at or below where they were a few weeks ago, because that'll be good for everyone. And median price in San Diego County was down from October to November, which is no surprise given the higher level of inventory. And that's what's going on.
All right. You seem like you might have had a little bit more to say, but...
Well, I was trying to edit myself because I know that this is Market Minute.
Right.
If you're interested in all the crap that I had to say, then watch the video that you posted, that we posted yesterday, right?
Yes.
Market Watch.
Yes, Market Watch.
Everybody's favorite real estate information program.
Yes. All right. Well,
I'm speaking that into existence.
Okay. You're just telling the truth in advance?
That's right.
Okay. Well, as we all know, last week was Thanksgiving, and here's just a brief pic of you and John. I think this was shortly before we ate the meal, but it was all very delicious. We did Italian Thanksgiving.
That's right.
You and John were cooking for like 2 days before Thanksgiving.
We cooked a lot. We did a lot of cooking. Well, actually, the lasagna I did by myself. John had stuff he had to study for and so on.
John was too busy to help you.
He was, and you made the focaccia bread, which was absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
No doubt about it. The pasta, do you have any pictures of the dried pasta hanging?
No.
Okay. Well, it wasn't just the day before, but for days before Thanksgiving, I was cranking out pasta because I wanted to make sure I had enough dried fresh pasta for whatever it was, 7 people on Thanksgiving. And we had more than enough, and it was delicious. The texture of homemade noodles is phenomenal, and especially if you take the time to make them ahead of time, dry them and store them. You can throw it in the water right after you crank out the pasta, but the texture is just so much better if it dries first. And then we had meatballs and sauce, and it was just Viva Italiano.
Well, now I wish that I had taken a picture of the noodles drying.
I've got pictures,
okay.
but...
Well, maybe we'll have some pictures next time.
Yeah.
We'll show you some other time.
Yeah.
All right, well, then the next day was Black Friday.
Yes.
And, you know, I had pretty much already done my Black Friday shopping because it was Black Friday like the whole week before.
Yeah, Black Friday now starts
what I
like
meant to show.
2 weeks before or something. It's kind of silly.
I think I got my windows a little bit mixed up. But anyway, we had to go to Amazon Fresh. We decided to go to Amazon Fresh. We had never been there before.
Was it because of Taylor Swift?
No. Why I was confused, or because we went to...
Oh, no.
I don't think there was any Taylor Swift at Amazon Fresh.
I don't do anything.
All right, so we went to Amazon Fresh, and I should have taken some pictures or video. I forgot to, but you know, these folks, this is what it looks like. So we bought one thing. We went in for 3 things, and it was somewhat confusing because there are 2 different kinds of... Oh, we don't want to see things about... We don't talk about fires and stuff here.
That's
only
bad
if it's a
news.
happy fire, right? We only talk about good news. Okay, well, all right. I'm just going to close this window.
There you go.
We'll just get rid of that.
Yep.
So Amazon Fresh, we found it somewhat confusing, and we
Yes.
wanted 3 things. We could only find one of them. So we ended up going to Target afterwards, And it was Black Friday, and we forgot about it. It was probably like 11 a.m. And it was just like a normal day.
Yeah, it wasn't that big a deal in Target, but that Amazon Fresh, I mean, they've got Alexas all over the store that you just walk up and say, hey, where is flour? And it's supposed to tell you. And
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but these are Taylor Swift fans waiting in line to go to Black Friday.
Oh.
All right, continue.
Good for them. Anyway, so you ask the Alexa where something is, and it tells you one thing, and then when it's not there, you go looking for a store employee. And like we found the customer service desk, and I asked them where the item was, and they pull it up on their thing, and it's a completely different place. But the best they could do was tell me to take a picture of their screen so I would know it's.
And it also wasn't in that location.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. I mean, they claimed they had this. It was what, flour or something, right?
I think it was a can of pumpkin.
Oh, yeah, canned pumpkin. Yeah, they didn't have it, even though it said they did. But I think what's going on there is that store, I mean, this is my hypothesis, is that store is really there for the Amazon shopper people to put the baskets together for people who order stuff online.
Yeah, it didn't even really seem like we were supposed to be in there. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be back anytime soon.
They have the big fancy cart with the touch screen on it. It really takes shopping to a whole new level of confusion.
Yeah, I could say that's accurate.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, we went to Target, and there was really, just a normal day.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, this Taylor Swift book was released.
Oh,
and this
she
was
wrote
a
a
big
book.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a Black Friday release. And when we did go to Target, there was like this big display of Taylor Swift stuff.
I didn't notice.
I think we commented on it, like, why is all this Taylor Swift stuff here?
Oh.
It was a big thing, and I don't know, Black Friday.
Well, we just had to shake it off.
Yes. Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about now? Okay. Oh, so now the holiday is in holiday season in full swing. We've got all the holiday stuff happening around town, and December Nights is opening tonight.
Oh, God, that's the thing at Balboa Park.
I just accidentally closed this window. I'm not doing very well with my windows today.
No, you're not.
Oh, man. I don't even know where I went.
Which window was that?
It was one with December Nights, but that's all right. We don't need this. That one was too confusing anyway, the actual December Nights page. So let's just look at the San Diegoville Cliffs Notes of what's happening at December Nights. They have a Ferris wheel this year, and it's a free Ferris wheel.
Yikes.
We've only been to December Nights one time, and it was
so crowded.
It was cool, but it was so crowded. And if you want to park, good luck. It sounds like they have shuttles from like a middle school and some other places where they will shuttle you to December Nights.
You can get off the shuttle bus and be shoulder to shoulder with 25,000 other people. It was, really crowded.
Yeah. So yeah, 45-foot Ferris wheel. The house of the different international houses have foods, from their nation, and they're having holiday movie screenings of Elf and Home Alone, two holiday classics.
Those are great
on the
movies.
lawn outside the Comic-Con Museum. A bunch of other stuff going on there. So there's this window that I was trying to find. All right, so you can go there. The Botanical Building is opening today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, while you're checking out December Nights. And this video, they just have the outside of it, but it looks like they have some still photos of the inside. They just renovated the Botanical Building, and it's open after 3 years of being closed.
Wow.
So it looks pretty nice in there. We're going to have to go check that out IRL. Yeah.
Boy, the older you get, those years just... Somebody tells you it's going to be 3 years, and you're like, damn, 3 years. And then before you know it, it's like there, and you're like, wait, that was 3 years?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a lot of parades going on this weekend, and I won't get into all of them, but the boat parade is happening. Everyone loves the
Parade of Lights.
San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. That's on Sunday at 5:30, and they're going to have it December 15th also, which is next Sunday too, which is also going to be a full moon.
It would be cool to see, but again, crowds. You gotta really love to push your way through a bunch of people.
Well, the parking to me is always like, that's what I think, where am I going to park?
Yeah, I've never not found it. Well, there was one time I didn't find a place to park, but
that was when you were trying to take John to chess club during, I think it was Christmas on the Prado.
Yeah, it was during December Nights.
So There's a lot of venues around town that have transformed into holiday wonderlands, and I'm not going to go into all of them because we'd be here all night. But one I want to check out is the Cutwater Tasting Room, which turns into the Winter Lodge at the Tasting Room.
Is that the one that we went to?
Yeah, it's off Miramar Road. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So you all know Cutwater Spirits. It's a San Diego institution. They have the canned cocktails you can find at the ball games and the concerts or at the tasting room as well.
And they have the bottled liquor that you can also buy.
Oh yeah, the liquors too. Yeah. Anyway, so they are transforming it into a winter wonderland November 21st to December 31st. And they have a curated menu where you get 2 flights and a lineup of winter-inspired cocktails, including traditional, spirit-free, warm, and frozen choices. I don't know why you'd go to the Cutwater Tasting Room for spirit-free drinks, but yes. Maybe you'd want that. So seasonal merchandise, anyway, a bunch of other stuff. So I always say I want to go places, and then we don't ever go because
something else comes
up. But I kind of do want to do this. It's a holiday pairing tour experience. So for $30, you get a tour and some spirits and festive fun. So maybe we'll do that.
All right, let's do it. Let's go right now.
Let's finish this.
Let's leave.
First.
See ya.
Well, we'll just leave the live stream running, and
yeah.
Y'all don't mind waiting while we go to the Cutwater Spirits, right? We'll be back in a couple of hours.
It's weird because I can see us here, and then I see us here, and then I see us there too. But that one's delayed.
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing.
Someday we should give the folks a behind-the-scenes tour of all this crap.
We could live stream, we could have 2 different live streams going, like us here and then like a camera
somebody
back
else live streaming us live streaming.
That could get complicated.
There's a lot of equipment involved here.
All right, so I know we don't like to talk about bad news, and this isn't really bad news, but it's a little sad, which is that Jerry Sanders is retiring from the San Diego Regional Chamber.
Yes.
We just saw Jerry last night because we were at the Chamber Christmas party, but Jerry, he's a hell of a guy, 2-time mayor,
former chief of police.
Yeah, and CEO of the Chamber for 12 years.
One of the nicest guys you'll meet in a true public servant. And he's retiring from the chamber, so good luck, Jerry, in your retirement. He certainly deserves to retire. I mean, geez.
Yeah, he's done a good job, and I don't think they have a replacement picked out yet. That's going to be hard shoes to fill, but you have time to be CEO of the chamber?
Probably not.
Community council chairman and
that's
CEO
coming to an end.
You're finally tapping out on that one?
I think so.
All right, well.
You heard it here first.
Okay, you're announcing it here.
Yeah.
So the Sips location in North Park, they had the vegan foods. Well, unfortunately, the Sips isn't there anymore, but they're opening up this Rising Sun Collective, which is a blend of Japanese culinary traditions and modern flavors.
Is it vegan or is it just?
I don't know. It's multi-concept.
Does it have anything to do with Sips or it's just a new?
Well, I'm a little bit confused. So we'll get to that in a minute. But they have Salt and Butter Japanese Bakery, a beer company, some other beverages, matcha cafe, and some other stuff.
I really like that Sips restaurant. I mean, they used to have, they still have the Claremont location right off of 805 and Claremont Mesa Boulevard there. They used to have one up here somewhere, and then this one on 30th that apparently isn't there anymore. But even if you're not a vegan, which I'm not, I still love that place.
So I went to the website, and it's like one ordering hub. I'm not sure if you can order from the different venues or how it works, but they do have Sips stuff, which to me was confusing because it's not Sips, but like they've got Sips soup and starters. Anyway. I'm guessing what this is you can order from one place from all these different things.
Go to Sips Customers Favorites. Let me see what they've got here. The Thai curry, drunken noodles, kung pao. Oh yeah, the pad Thai, that's the spicy basil. That's like one of their salt and pepper tangy.
I assume these are meatless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tangy orange. That was what I liked there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And you can get it with the Sips chicken, which is just, it's like seitan. It's a wheat gluten substitute for meat, or you can get it with tofu. Or there was one other thing there that you could get it with, but I forget.
No, you can't get that.
Okay. Well, anyway, they seem to have retained a lot of the most popular sips dishes.
Yes, well, maybe we'll go check it out.
Yeah, I like that.
Right after or before we go to the Cutwater tasting room.
Yes, we'll go tank up on food and then tank up on liquor. Somebody's going to have to drive us.
John will drive us. Okay.
Maybe one of you would like to drive us.
Yeah, that's true. If you want to drive us, we'll buy
Let
you
us
some
know.
vegan orange chicken.
Yes.
So here's a new list of San Diego's favorite pet names has come out from rover.com.
All right.
All right. So top five dog names. Luna, Bella, Daisy, Charlie, and Milo. For cats. The number one pet name for both cats and dogs is Luna. Okay, so cats. Luna, Milo, Oliver, Cleo, and Mochi.
Well, we have a cat named Bella.
Yeah, I don't know any cats named Mochi. I'm surprised that's such a popular
Oliver,
one.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't guess that. I don't know. I mean, most of the cats I know have like more unique names. But anyway.
I saw a YouTube video the other day of an orange cat whose name was Cheddar. I thought that was clever.
I think I've seen Cheddar.
Luna, we had some clients who had a dog named Luna.
Apparently that's the most popular name for both dogs and cats.
They got divorced though, so. I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
I doubt that had anything to do with the dog being named Luna, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so sports names, Brunson, Wemby, Kelsey, all right. Food names, calzone, chive, and provolone. Would you name your pet provolone?
Absolutely not.
All right, well, and, it sounds like Taylor Swift is a very popular name too.
Yeah.
It increased 461% for dogs and 459% for cats.
Jeez, I had a cat named Geddy Lee.
Not Taylor Swift.
No.
All right, let's go to Germany, where a man is more than 60 days into an attempt to break the world record for living underwater. So, this guy is from Germany, but I don't think he's living off the coast of Panama.
Okay.
Let's see. So he's some kind of engineer, an aerospace engineer. And I'm not sure if he works for the company that makes these pods or whatever, but he's living in this pod. It's a 322 square foot pod thingy.
Okay.
And he's got a portable toilet, a TV, computer bed, stationary bike, solar power, satellite internet. So that's what he misses the most is the shower. I'm not sure how you wash down there, but I did find a video on YouTube that talks about it. Do you want to see the video?
Yes.
Y'all want to see my video?
Yes.
That's a Napoleon Dynamite
Yes.
obscure reference.
Yes.
Okay, let's watch this guy's video. Building the pod.
Looks like it's more solidly built than that Ocean Gate submarine thing.
Oh, yeah, that didn't go well.
No.
I don't think this is very far underwater.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Yeah, especially not if it has solar power.
Well, they could have I guess they would have to have a really long cable or something. All right, we're gonna launch it. That guy looks like he's having a good time.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of Pauly Shore and Billy Baldwin in Biodome.
Was that Stephen or
Oh,
Billy?
yeah,
I think it was
Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin. I get them Baldwins confused.
No, I think that's a common mistake. Okay, here we have a little tour.
But is it underwater or is it on
It's
top
supposed
of
to be underwater. Are they going to sink it? Oh, that's a nice little kitchen.
I don't know how
I think it's supposed to be underwater because, I mean, that's not underwater.
Well, maybe they'll get to it. Oh, this part is underwater.
Oh. Well, it would seem like he couldn't go up in that top part then because that's not going to count. Is that a can of Cutwater cocktails they have there?
Seems like there's an above water portion of this.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it should count. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I know he doesn't live in that part.
It's outside scraping the barnacles.
That's going to be a big job.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, well, I'm not sure. I thought it was supposed to be underwater.
It looks like some of it is, but looks like more like he's living sort of on the water.
It says it incorporates a buoyancy chamber originally intended for stabilization. I don't know. Y'all can look into it more for yourselves if you want, but...
we are good at bringing you stories.
We were sorry. I guess I should have done a little more research on that one, but I didn't watch the video. I assumed it would be like a tour of the guy living underwater, but then he never went underwater, except when he was diving. All right.
What was that little spiral staircase where they have the windows at the bottom?
But it didn't really show like what was down at the bottom. I don't know. Okay, what now?
I don't know.
Are we done here? Oh, what are you making for dinner?
I am making fried rice, tofu fried rice, broccoli, edamame tofu with a sort of a Japanese barbecue sauce kind of a thing.
That sounds good. Yeah. I'm kind of getting hungry now. So
I am too. I'm ready to eat.
maybe you better get to it.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you all have a good festive weekend. If you go out and about to any of the parades or December nights, or don't go to Cutwater without us. We don't want you coming back here and telling us how you had a good time at the Cutwater.
If you're going to Cutwater, give us a call, send us a message, whatever, and we'll be right there.
That's right.
We'll be right there.
All right, everybody. See you next time.
See you later.